Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Ion, and today I wanted to do a sort of top most dangerous characters in Overwatch list. I went through most of them, and I feel like there's at least 2 dangerous characters in each class, so I'm going to pick 2 of them per class, and I want to show my opinion on who I think are the most dangerous characters in Overwatch based on their classes. So let's get started. Alright, for the offensive heroes, honestly, I think the first one I'm thinking about is going to be Tracer. Now, for those of you who don't know Tracer, she's basically the main female protagonist of Overwatch, in all honesty. And yeah, when you really think about it, it's like, oh, she has 150 hit points, and well, how bad could she possibly be? Honestly, since Overwatch came out and when I've been playing it, if you master Tracer, you'll pretty much be one of the most annoying characters in the game. I mean, Tracer's one of those characters that does like pin needles worth of damage, but she does a surprising amount if you're not careful. And the sad part about it is, like, the reality is like she's the most mobile character in the game, like, in my opinion, hands down. Like, if you master Tracer, your blinks will be ridiculous to deal with. And then she has the whole recall animation, which resets her back to a position. And if you're good enough, you take these chunky hit points, recall, you're back up to full health, and whoever thought they could beat you is now dead. It's just like maddening how good Tracer is if you can master it. Like, she's so annoying to deal with. You know, some people say like she's just annoying. You know what? To me, she's annoyingly dangerous because, like, unless you have like aimbot or some sort of like ridiculous hack on your side, like, you're not hitting a really good Tracer. Like, that's just not happening, man. You gotta like sneak up on that woman and get the jump on her and pray to God all your shots hit. Otherwise you're not gonna be the woman, like, at all. Now, my second one, which honestly I feel like is the most dangerous of the offensive heroes in my opinion, is surprisingly it's Sombra. Now, have you ever went up against a Sombra? Like, Sombra's that character, in my opinion, that literally takes everything you like about Overwatch when it comes to your characters and the fact that they have good heals and stuff like that. Basically, Sombra takes anything you like and just hacks it away from you. What's that? You wanted to go in and Reaper Ultimate? Well, you can't do that anymore. Oh, you wanted to outplay someone with your Pro Genji Dash Reflect Switch Right? Well, you can't do that anymore. You wanted to Shoryuken Doom Fist or Mega Punch combo? Well, you can't do that anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like, Sombra's one of those characters that's literally one of the most dangerous characters because, like, she basically puts you in this desperate cling for survival. Because basically you have access to none of your abilities and you gotta rely on good old-fashioned aim and just the will of the gods to get you out of this scenario. Especially if you're trying to, like, 1v1 somebody. It's like, alright, hit this man with Shoryuken, and then you get hacked. And now you gotta just rely on aiming. And we all know people don't know how to actually aim, right? I'm just kidding. And it's for the fact that, she hacks heals as well. So, if you're in a situation where, oh man, almost dodged that bullet right there, and I'm just gonna heal in his back. And then you see just a skull over it, just like, Sombra! And then you're dead, because she's probably gonna appear out of nowhere. And her invisibility. Like, she doesn't have that, bull crap. You can see like the digital outline of her from a distance. You see her running around. It's like, no, Sombra has true invisibility, which means that at any point, at any time, when you ain't paying attention, Sombra could come up behind you. She could be anywhere and wreck your day. Like, it's crazy. Now, let us check out the defensive heroes. Honestly, when it comes, in my opinion, to the most dangerous defensive hero, you know, you got the whole Hanzo thing going on. You got Widowmaker good. You got Widowmaker. Now, and you even got Junkrat to an extent. Now, in my personal opinion, one of the most, but not the most, one of the most dangerous defense characters in the game is gonna have to be Torbjorn. Now, people think that, you know, Torbjorn's not that hard to deal with. It's like, you know, oh, he just sits by his turret, you know. Pretty much if you're new to Torbjorn, that's what most Torbjorns do. They'll sit near their turret and, like, really get nothing done. And, you know, really just get themselves killed just trying to protect the little turret. Now, if you become good at Torbjorn, you will be one of the most gut-wrenching, headache-inducing defensive characters that I've ever had the displeasure of dealing with. Like, you have an aimbot turret, which they had to nerf on console, the range on it. They had to nerf the damage on it, which because like that thing was doing ridiculous amounts of damage. And then Torbjorn has not only ranged fire, but a close range shotgun that does a ridiculous amount of damage. And he can throw armor on the ground for himself and his allies. So not only do you have to deal with the armor aspect of him, but you gotta deal with the shotgun and like the molten bolts that do like half your health and damage. Like, I've literally shot people with like his regular fire and they just die. They just die. And then on top of all that, when he ultimates, he gets a ridiculous amount of armor. Like if you hear that man say molten core, you just be like, oh, well, I wanted to get the point, but I'm just gonna sit here and die. Sitting here and dying is like much funner than like going up to that turret as Genji, reflecting some of the fire, and then getting gunned down by bullets and missiles. It's just that. In my personal opinion, you know he's one of the most dangerous and the most annoying because people literally solo ult. Oh, no. They solo ult, not you. Like everyone else. Like most characters in the game get solo ulted themselves. Torbjorn's the character that gets his turret solo ulted. Like, I've seen people literally just come up from the shadows and just like, justice reigns from above. And it's like, Ryujin, like, bring out the sword. I've had Hanzos literally shoot wolves at nothing but my turret. Some of them miss, but literally shoot wolves at nothing but my turret. And the worst part about it is, the second worst part about it is that they destroy your turret and it's like, okay, cool. You literally use the game-changing ultimate to destroy my turret. That's cool. And then you just build another one somewhere else, like making the ultimate completely unviable. But the worst thing about it is when characters come up to your turret, give it everything they got, and then they die. They die and like they don't even get rid of the turret. And then all you say is, got him! It's just a nightmare. It really is. Like when you see that happen, you know that all of the hatred that has been built up on the enemy team is focused on you now. And you gotta deal with it. And you can deal with it because you have a ridiculous amount of armor. Now, the most annoying defense character, in my opinion, to deal with is Mei. Mei has got to be one of the most headache-splitting, I will literally destroy everything and all you love characters I have ever seen. Holy crap. Like, have you ever went up against a good Mei before? Before you say, Mei's not that dangerous, good Meis have to be one of the most dangerous characters in the game because their primary fire is ice that can't be blocked by nothing except barriers and shields. She has the ability to make herself invulnerable and heal herself. And she can build up a wall, which takes a long time to get through. Like, if you want to get through that wall at a decent pace, you gotta ult it. And if you are ulting a giant chunk of wall, there's something wrong with you and you need to rethink your life choices. It's like, I've played a lot of Mei. You know, I've mastered some little tricks and tactics for Mei, and like most of the time, she's literally the only defensive character that I've played. Even with Torbjorn, even with Widowmaker, even with Hanzo, when I go up to somebody as Hanzo and they're Genji or something like that, they're another character that's like, man, get out of here. I can 1v1 you. Sometimes they win, sometimes I win. But they will sit there and fight. Whenever I play Mei and exists near a guy, most of the time they turn around and run away. Literally almost every single time. Junkrat is like literally the only one most of the time. Junkrat and Reaper are literally the only ones around the time, most of the time, that will literally try to sit there and try to fight me. Most tanks try to do it and they die in the process, but most characters, when they see you and it's like, alright, I'm gonna go up here in the flank, and they just start getting frozen, that turn, it's like, oh crap, it's Mei, and they just dash or like use some sort of escape mechanism. It's like they out of there. And then because Mei has just a setup that's just it's nerve-wracking to deal with. All you have to do is Mei is sneak up on someone, freeze them, aim your reticle just a little bit up, and then shoot them in the head. And most characters will die. Most characters will die. And then you know you're doing your job as Mei when you go flank the enemy backline and you try to freeze their support, but you don't freeze their support, and then everybody aggroes on you. And then you ice wall, and then literally like 4 or 5 people sit there waiting to murder you. They'll throw the point right out the window. Like, they don't care about losing. Then what you did? They just sit there waiting for you to die. And it's just like, it's crazy. But yeah, in my personal opinion, that's what makes Mei the most dangerous character in the game. Like the fact that she has a wall that can block anything, the fact that she can ice herself and make her invulnerable to literally everything, and the fact that, you know, if you don't watch out for Mei with her ultimate, she can literally turn the entire game around. You know, everyone's can, but it's like, what do you do when you see the ice pit of death going up against the point and it's overtime, you know? It's just like, you know what? Well, I guess I didn't want to win after all. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, when it comes to tanks, in my personal opinion, the tank power has shifted quite a bit here and there, you know, oh, this is a bit dangerous, Reinhardt's a bit dangerous if he gets on you, Diva was busted with like a bajillion armor. But honestly, I want to say that, in my opinion, ever since I've been playing the game, two of the most dangerous tanks that I've come across playing this game, the first one is gonna have to be Winston. Now, Winston, everyone looks at Winston, and honestly, when the game first came out, people thought Winston was a chump. You know, it's like, you just look at Winston and it's like, man, Winston doesn't one-shot anybody. He doesn't have a cool hammer. He doesn't do anything amazing or anything like that. And just like, you know, Winston's just Winston. He go around and tickles people with lightning. It's like, you sit there and you can believe that Winston doesn't do any damage, but Winston will wreck you if you ain't paying attention. Winston is all about shocking the crap out of squishies. He's just all about that. And he's one of the most mobile tanks in the game. He has jetpacks out like for days. You just hop in as Winston and then land on the innocent Genji, and then you start lighting them up for days. And he activates reflect, and it's like, you can't reflect lightning, sir. I'm sorry, but it looks like you're just gonna have to die here. And then the crazy part about it is like, most of the time, most Genjis, most mobile characters will try to flee from the wrath of Winston. But he's so mobile. You land on him, you activate your barrier, they try to get you through the barrier, but they can't because you're just too good at what you do. And then they try to jump away. But by the time they jump away, your jump's back off cooldown. And then you just follow them and lightning them to death. It's like, I've literally turned games and helped win games because Winston's like so good at engaging. He's so good at engaging, going in, causing a ruckus, and then getting out, and then healing up and doing it all over again. In my opinion, that's what makes him one of the most dangerous tanks in the game. Now, he may have been nerfed a bit when it comes to the #1 guy. He may have been nerfed a bit, but I'm going to still give it to my boy Roadhog. Roadhog has to be one of the most dangerous, not just tanks, but dangerous characters I have ever played in this game. Even to this day, I feel like he's really, really, really dangerous if you know how to play that man, like hands down. And you know, I want to talk about the time before they nerfed the man's gun. Roadhog had to be like, his setup is just so ridiculous. The man has a hook that has ridiculous range that will stun you, grab you, and basically seal your fate. If you played against a good Roadhog and he hooked you, you're basically like, you said you were dead before you were actually dead. Because he literally just grabs you, brings you in, aims the reticle at your body, and shoots you directly in the face, and you die. You just die. Even 250 hit point characters would just die because his gun just did that much damage. And he's the only tank in the game that can heal himself. You know what I'm saying? And he can literally go in, hook you, destroy you, and he's getting peeled down for a minute. Okay. He just sneaks off somewhere, heals himself, and he does it all over again. And he has that crazy ultimate that if he wants to, he can just either push you off the point, or if he's really angry at you, he just find a squishy or two, see that they in the corner, and literally ult them into a wall until they die. Like it's ridiculous. Like, all I know is it's like Roadhog was so dangerous that they had to nerf the damage on his gun, because for a tank, he did way too much damage. And honestly, the guy could pretty much almost 1v1 anybody in the game with his unnerved shotgun. It's like you just walk around and literally shoot anybody you wanted to because you did that much damage. D.Va, see ya. Orisa, see ya. Reinhardt, see ya. Winston, especially poor, sweet innocent Winston. Winston stands no chance now, even with the Nerf gun. And then you got Zarya. It's like, honestly, most people really couldn't deal with that, man. It's like, there are some characters, if they played it right, you could destroy Roadhog. You could kill Roadhog. But most of the time, man, it's tough times for anybody who came up against that guy, like without the shadow of a doubt. Now, my top 2 support picks. The first one's gonna have to be Symmetra. Like, holy crap, sweet heavenly Lord, I hate fighting good Symmetras. Like, the lasers she can create are ridiculous. They just carpet bomb, they just carpet clean you to death. They just beam and you just die. It's a hellacious laser fire. And then they slow you. So it's just like, okay, so, you know, I wanted to get to this point. There's lasers everywhere. I want to get to the shield generator, but every time I exist near it, lasers just destroy me and I die. And it's just not great. And then they changed her up to where she has a shield generator now and a teleporter, like I said. So she has a teleporter that can help change the game around if your team sucks and dies. And she has a shield generator, which means that not only do you have to get through their base health, but you got this extra bit of shield on the tip of the characters that you have to peel through at first, and that shield regenerates if you ain't killing them fast enough. So there you go. And then you got her barrier she can shoot out now that just, you know, says F you to anything you do in your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations. It's just all out the window. And then you got the woman's gun. Symmetra's gun has to be one of the most rage-inducing things I have ever come across with. Even as a tank, even as unnerfed Roadhog, where his gun did like a bajillion damage. If I didn't land my hook on Symmetra, I wasn't a god at, like, you know, tracking that woman's, like, jumping around sporadic movements and killing her with that shotgun, I was dead, yo. Anybody's dead if you ain't paying attention. Like, if you let Symmetra charge up her basic gun, basic primary fire gun, she's pretty much gonna kill your whole team. Because it goes from doing, like, no damage whatsoever to literally doing enough damage to melt tanks, melt people through armor, melt your wife, your kids, like the Empire State Building. I don't know. That gun does too much damage, man. It's ridiculous. It's insane. I've literally seen Symmetras not get play of the game for anything cool, like, oh, she got a clutch shield generator. Oh, that clutch teleport that came and clutched the game for her allies. Now, all play of the games for Symmetra are either some poor sap going through somewhere he wasn't supposed to do at low health and dying to hellish laser turret fire, or someone letting Symmetra somehow sneak past them and then get to the support, charge up on the gun of the support, or the poor innocent tank that ain't paying attention, and then get it to max damage and literally mow down the lives of every single enemy person on the team. It is just insane. But, hey, she's not the top most annoying character as a support. The most annoying, dangerous support character, in my opinion, has to be Zenyatta. Because of 3 solid words. Is it 3? I'm gonna say it's 3. Orb of Discord. Orb of Discord makes Zenyatta the most dangerous tank I have. Dangerous tank. I said dangerous tank. That's how tilted I am about Orb of Discord. No! Orb of Discord makes Zenyatta the most dangerous support I have ever seen, or probably ever will see, until they make someone else that can do something related to Orb of Discord. I don't know. Orb of Discord just, it's a nightmare. It lets Zenyatta do but 30% more damage to anyone, and his allies as well. Orb of Discord is just basically whoever gets hit with it, it's like they're at full health. They don't even have to take damage. People going is like, alright, time to 1v5 GG these noobs. It's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be solid. And then they get hit with Orb of Discord and it's like, damn, whoop, let me just sneak over here, cry in this corner until this Discord wears off, because ain't no way in hell I'm going out there with this on my head. It's like, and it wouldn't be as bad, I feel, maybe. It wouldn't be as bad if Zenyatta also didn't get the buff, because good lord, is he powerful when he hits Orb of Discord. You're like, basic Zenyatta attacks, man, what is this, man? Get out of here. You ain't nothing. You're a robot support. You got the Krillin thing going on your forehead. What are you trying to do against me? And then they may hit you with Orb of Discord, and it hits you in the face, a headshot, close range headshot one time, and you just insta-die. You just dead, man. It's like ridiculous. He does so much damage with the Orb of Discord basic fire combo. It's insane. And then, like I said, not only does he get the bonus damage, but all of his allies get the bonus damage as well. So you just sitting there getting deleted as and you have full health, Reinhardt armor and all that stuff. Even when you freaking Torbjorn, you can hit Orb of Discord and all that armor means absolutely nothing. You just go in there and try to 1v3, you get hit with Orb of Discord, and Winston mixed with Zenyatta, mixed with Zarya with no charge on her, they'll kill you. They'll kill the crap out of you. Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, in my opinion, Zenyatta has to be the most dangerous support in the game, bar none. Because, you know, I've had many a time where I thought I would kill that robot man, and then he does a 180, and Orb of Discord's me. And then my character model just rags down to the ground because suddenly I've lost all 200 hit points. It's crazy. Woo! But yeah, that's my top most dangerous characters in Overwatch based on their classes. Who are the most dangerous characters in your opinion? You know, who do you guys think are the most dangerous offense character, defense character, tank character, and support character? Leave them in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this stuff. Take it easy out there, everybody.